The first big question about this is, why am I not uploading this yesterday when 27.3.14 went live today when I'm actually recording this? Well, that's because the only thing that's really new are 4 augments. That's pretty much it. Because this is... yes, it contains... I really don't want to use the C word, but really it's just a bunch of hotfixes. More! As you can see, it was hotfixed not even a day ago with 0.13. That was a huge jump from 0.10 in the space of a couple hours. Because it was a bunch of fixes. I know it says general changes, but really the fact that Titania primes Energy Wing, which is one of the reasons I haven't actually done her video yet, is when you aim, they're kind of in the way. Scarlet Spear fix, literally that's the general change. Everything else here are fixes. All of them. Just insane the amount of fixes there are. But there are 4 new augments. Just 4. Sticking with the order it actually had, with Spellbound Harvest available from New Loka and Red Veil, this will grant basically 50 energy for any enemy that is cast with Spellbound. For Titania. Obviously, I should have mentioned that in the previous bit, but yeah, it's an augment for Titania, and looking at this, I'm sorry, but I'm kind of hypnotized by the fact that the energy logo, the little blue orb, is moving. That is actually weirdly hypnotic to see there. I don't think that's been a thing. That could have been a thing for ages and I've just never noticed it. Tribunal for Harrow. This one is available from Arbiters of Hexus or Red Veil. I know it doesn't say what it is, but that's because it's easier to come here to find them rather than go through the entire list of mods for every syndicate. Then can actually come to the mod and say, Tribunal, this one is for Condemn, and other players with proc will cause 50% of the effect of Penance and Thurible when attacking chained enemies. That is a mod that requires you to run 3 abilities at once. Condemn, Penance, and Tribunal. Which, to be fair, if you're running Harrow, you run most of his abilities pretty much all of the time. I don't think I use Chained on him that much, if I'm being honest. Catapult for Grendel is available from, again, Red Veil, and this time Steel Meridian. There's that energy orb again, being all hypnotic, but Catapult is a Pulverize augment that pressing, I don't know what, it's the mouse wheel? Mouse button for? It depends how you have your mouse mapped, really, to launch Grendel while he's in his ball form in the direction you are aiming. It costs 10 energy to do this, and it's basically just giving him a way of moving forward. If you have used this ability, then you can end up rolling downhill and have an issue rolling uphill. This should solve that, in theory. And lastly, Blazing Pillage, an augment for Hildryn, Cephalon Sura, or Parent Sequence. This is an augment for Pillage, and actually looks like it's going to be really useful because enemies affected by Haven will be set ablaze for 200 heat damage, and this will restore 50 additional shields to Hildryn. That could actually be ridiculously useful. Overshields for the win. Reason I'm saying this, Haven drains shields, so if it will restore 50 additional shields to Hildryn, most of her abilities use her shields, not energy. Actually, I think all of them use her shields. None of them use energy. Hence she has an energy of 0. So that restoring her shields is actually going to be really, really useful. I like that a lot actually, but yeah, it does mean you've got to use Pillage on them. Which, again, you should kind of be linking these abilities with Hildryn anyway. Just like you would with Tribunal for Harrow. Actually, I can't say anything wrong with any of these. I think Hildryn, actually they're in pretty much the order that I would use them in. Starting with Hildryn, Grendel, Harrow, then Titania. Because Titania can be one of those awkward ones to actually set up a build for. But may try these out in the future. Mainly Hildryn's. But apart from that, that was pretty much it. This is one of the reasons that I did this tomorrow or today for you instead of yesterday, because really it's nothing of importance, and I honestly wasn't able to do this until now anyway. Even it's weird to say that knowing for a fact that it's like 12 hours before this actually goes up. But anyway, we'll leave this off here for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.